Statute 609.715 prohibits remaining at a unlawful assembly. You are hereby ordered to immediately disperse. Please do so by quickly leaving Hennepin County property. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and dispersal, you will be arrested. You have 10 minutes to leave the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're not fucking moving! We don't obey your fucking law! If you're not working the fucking law, one of us done, we're not fucking moving! We're here until y'all fucking leave! Fucking pussy! We're not moving! Come here, fucking, come here! We're not moving! Come here, fucking, come here!
Remember guys, smash the like button on this video. Alright, share it.
so I don't get hit.
Don't come out here throwing them.
some kind of pellet. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
Almost a year and a half.
Almost.
Like, I live literally a half a block away.
Right.
They're like, I was hearing this all last time. Like, I don't even know what to even think about. Like,
I don't even know why we're out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's so hard to not fucking kill people.
I literally just talked to BBC, ABC, and NBC.
Yeah.
Right there. Because my wife didn't want to drop me off. I literally just moved here over here 2 months ago. I'm 31 years old, right?
So police are going to start coming out soon. They have the armored vehicle here. And just to let you guys know, the only thing that the protesters here have to fight back are water bottles. That's all they're throwing.
So over here, it looks like they're gonna start arresting people. Yeah, I see a ton of troopers over there in yellow. They're probably gonna start arresting people. I see a lot of vehicles back there.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609-705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50 for obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
I don't have a press badge. You think you're gonna believe me? For real, are they gonna believe me?
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609-705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50 for obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
This camera cannot even capture how many fucking State Patrol there is. That's a lot.
Where are you?
State Patrol, you are in violation of Minnesota State Statute
Alright, so
609-705.
Firework.
If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50 for obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
Alright, y'all, I'm out. I gotta get home with my kid and
We do this every night. Stay tight. We do this every night. Together. Stay tight. We do this every night. Together. Stay tight.
That's got you. Almost 1,700 people on here watching, so if I take the charge, guys,
You know what happened to me.
You got beat up and thrown to the ground.
I already know defendant strength, so.
That's gunfire.
No, it's not. Those are fireworks. Those are fireworks.
We're getting the emergency system alert.
Alright, sorry guys if I lost you. We just got the emergency alert going.
Push me up still.
We're not unlawful. Media's exempt. I don't care. I'll press the charge.
Violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
As quickly as possible.
Obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media and press, you must leave the area and disperse to the north.
And then they will use
sort of non-lethal force to push them back and disperse them further. It is a much smaller crowd now than it was earlier today, but it's still, you know, several hundred certainly, it seems, in the general vicinity. It's only several dozen, it looks like, that are really challenging police right now, but they are using everything they can. The police cars behind the line of officers, the lights, I mean, the light that you're seeing now, they've just turned on these very bright lights to let the crowd know that they are watching them, and they are preparing, it looks like, to move even closer. And here comes the line, and here comes lots of pepper spray coming into the crowd at the same time. So you can see, I mean, look at this. Everybody begins to move back very quickly. What will happen is they will then surge forward toward the police again. More flashbang grenades, using more force to try to get them out of here. What's going on here? Some people with buckets, they're using some. So some of the protesters have fireworks that they are also throwing at police. We smelled gun smoke earlier, which is typical of fireworks rather than the non-lethal stuff that police typically use. Where's John Gunn? There he is. The crowd's not going to win, and they know that, but they want to make the point. They want to be here in front of this police station. There is great, I mean, it's palpable, the sadness, the anger, the frustration, all of that among the people here, not just for the trial that's happening downtown Minneapolis over the
Leave the area now.
Hey guys, keep in mind, these are residential buildings. People live here. There are families here. Kids inside.
Unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. You must leave the
get treated. This is how we get treated. This is how we get treated. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police, motherfucker. Fuck the police. Look how you treat your own people.
They have these vehicles now, they're trying to shoot them. Rocket rounds, rubber bullets, concussion grenades. Wasn't the using like tear gas? I don't know what the fuck they were tear gas and so they were It's a National Guard vehicle, there's a woman behind me. It's a Humvee right there.
A lot of the people had sort of started leaving. Again, Duante Wright, 20 years old. He was pulled over on expired tabs. He also had an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror.
Minnesota State Patrol, you are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 09705, unlawful assembly. If you cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you'll be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 09.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck State Patrol! Fuck 12! Whole streets! Whole streets! Whole streets! Whole streets! Whole streets! Whole streets!
Again, so Duante Wright, he was 20 years old. He was on 63rd Ave. He was pulled over for expired tabs. The police ended up trying to take him in on a warrant. The warrant was actually never sent to his house. So that's another side of the story that maybe is not focused on as much, that the warrant was never even sent to his house. The clerk either messed up, either the clerk or somewhere in the courtroom realm. You see the metal part, that's the 40mm marker round, and that's what's been hitting people. There is a foam part of it, as you can see here. Person. You saw what I'm working on. Looks like they also have the spindles. I'm not really sure what the circular grenade joints are called. CS grenades. I'm not really positive if that was one. But we've seen Safariland, defense technology, combined systems, and I'm sure there's a few other ones that I'm missing. Those are the ones we've seen so far. We've seen HC gas, CS gas, triple chasers, 40mm marker rounds, and a few other munitions that the police are using. A lot of tear gas, and CS gas. So again, tear gas is actually banned in warfare. It's a chemical weapon, yet American police are allowed to use it. Quick side story, apart from Duante Wright, is that okay, during the uprising last year, there was a person who came from Illinois to take part in the uprising. Didn't like George Floyd getting killed. He filmed some of his actions. He ended up getting got on a federal charge of arson. I think he just pled guilty the other day. I'm not sure if it was an arson charge or one of the other federal charges it was. But we did a little report on that, and the reason I bring it up is because inside the courtroom during one of the trial hearings that I attended as press.
obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media, also disperse to the north. Leave now.
So let's say that the police dispersed with a massive amount of force, and people are fighting back, they're throwing a riot outside of the police, they don't know how about it. Now, usually that they're not the I think maybe they're too early on top of tear gas and terrorism.
But man, I just gotta say it.
Not the politician! Defend the Constitution! Not the politician!
You got kids living in this apartment here. Tony, let's go. Finally got my live stream started. Where's Capital? Right there. Right there. This little thing. Yeah, I got your notification.
Police making more moves.
Yeah, transparency.
Stay together! Don't run! Don't run! It's dangerous! Stay together!
They're pushing hard, guys. They're pushing hard and fast.
Officers are all the way into the yard. Once again. So they're bringing the cars, doing the sort of the same exact formation as we saw yesterday. So they'll bring the car up. They'll flank the car with, so they're bringing two cars up. They'll separate the cars once they get past this apartment complex. When they, whoa, they just shot the mess out of those folks. Again, this is right in front of the apartment complex. But as I was saying about the cars, they'll bring both of the cars up till they get to about the strip mall area. Then they'll send one of the SWAT trucks into the strip mall area, likely like they did yesterday. And we saw numerous SWAT trucks out here. I can't even remember all the specific ones. I think we saw St. Louis Park, Anoka. Anoka had a couple. I think we saw Brooklyn Park. We saw some Eden Prairie police officers. But there's just a huge multi-jurisdictional West Command unit, West Command force.
That they can be out here, that they are voting with their feet. They are showing the police with their feet by being here and standing for Duante Wright, that they own the streets and that they have equal rights on these streets, just as police. I want to show you. Listen to this.
You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
So they're making that announcement, firing pepper balls. They've also moved large vehicles up into that apartment block on the far side, if you can see it. The line of police are now perpendicular to this apartment block on this side, and they're just going to keep pushing north until they can move this crowd entirely out. They are telling everybody right now to disperse, which we are moving back slowly toward the north.
Hey, you want to talk about it? All right. That's cool. You said you got kids that crying from it?
Kids, the parents are.
Hey man, y'all got smoke all up in the kids, can't even breathe.
Up in here, man, calm down.
Hey, y'all can walk forward without shooting that shit. Stop shooting that shit, there's kids in here.
Up in here, man, come on, now.
Y'all can walk forward without shooting that shit in front of the kids.
Take that shit down.
And it's getting in the house with the doors, with the windows open.
With the windows open because they got kids out up in here.
Stop throwing this shit at them.
Stop throwing shit.
Hey man, hey, y'all can do some peaceful shit. Stop that. Back up.
Stop throwing shit.
Watch out.
It's kids. It's kids in here. It's kids. Hey.
What about the kids, y'all? They fucking kids.
Hold that up.
What about the kids?
Hold that up. It's kids.
These kids ain't got nothing to do with this.
Y'all holler on front of yourself. It's kids.
Y'all don't care about the kids.
It's kids up in here. Hey, y'all hold this up. It's kids. It's kids up in here. It's kids up in here. It's kids.
These autistic kids, y'all don't give a fuck. I don't think I do your job. Find a different way to crowd control. This is not okay.
Stop shooting the stuff, man, and walk them back.
Walk them back.
Walk them back. You ain't got to shoot the stuff. Walk
Too
them back.
much. It's
Walk
too
them back.
much. Y'all have to. This is why my kids are scared of y'all. They're scared. They don't understand what the fuck is going on. Figure it out.
It's a little argument now. The man is mad now. He's blaming the protesters at this point. He did start, blaming the police. That definitely stopped the police shooting over here, that's for sure.
You will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. You need to leave the area. Be abreast, leave the area now.
The line's still here with the umbrellas. I don't want to be in your shot, man. Yeah, again, there's tons of children in this apartment complex that we're standing right behind. And the police have been using tons of munitions out here.
Shit!
There are people out here.
Pentax film. There you go. Yeah.
Go home!
Thanks. I'm going to take you over to the media section here. Check out the press here.
For violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
We on this fucking streets. We not going
Media,
nowhere.
you must leave the area. Media and press, leave the area.
We needed to stay here and show everything that's going on.
Leave the area. Media and press, leave the area.
We needed to stay here and show everything that's going on. We're not fucking leaving. I want y'all to stay here and show everything that's going on to the fucking world. Because this is pure racism. We got people over here who been working for 20, 30 years, and they're all fucking racist. We're gonna abolish the fucking police department. We need to change our fucking laws. Our senators, our representatives, our city council, our mayor, our governor. We need changes. We need fucking changes, man. We need changes. We ain't going nowhere. We don't want them to.
We're all in the same location.
They're advancing hard, guys. They're advancing hard. They're advancing hard.
Guys, they're all moving. They're all moving. They're all running. Here we go. Here come the police. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Police are moving very rapidly now on the crowd.
Oh shit!
Ah, motherfucker shot me. Fuck you, man. Shot me right in the leg.
Tony, hold the line.
Yep, I'm good. He knew he was aiming at too. He knew that. Fucking shooter. Sorry for my language, everybody.
Did you see them push that shit?
Yeah, did you get pushed?
Yeah.
Dude, they're running at me. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck to go. Smoke.
I love you, dude.
You think we should try and get around that way behind?
That's them.
Go through? Oh, they're right there at the corner of the garage.
Fuck out of here.
They're right there, aren't they?
Okay, cool.
I know, I was going to go with you guys. I'm like, I don't know. Tony, there's no cover. If we stick in the middle of the parking lot, we'll have cover. Let's go check to see what we have to cover back here if we go this way.
That's one of their munitions, I think. Now underneath the car.
Will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional.
I don't know. That's going to be a hard stretch, man.
Some kind of firecracker or something.
We got through this hole.
And press, leave
All right, guys,
the area
sorry. We're looking
now.
for escape routes right now. All right, we can sneak through and stay along the fence line. We got to cover all the way along there.
How are you gonna hop over that?
No, we cut through that hole, dude. Twist. If we have to, we can go that
Most
way.
of the protesters have moved back.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for the boringness, but we got to have escape routes. They're already telling us to leave and clear out.
They've moved the cars up. They're gonna make another move probably soon.
Yeah.
But they really got a lot of protesters right there. They snatched at least, I'd say at least 20. They're still making a bunch of arrests behind the line. Again, apologies for the language. Again, people are chanting, say his name, Duante Wright. All of the windows in the strip mall are boarded up. Yesterday when the police were making this move right about here, the Dollar Tree got lit up on fire. It did not burn up, obviously. Really good sprinkler systems. The police force is very deep behind this first line.
We're good. We got an escape route that way if we need to, through a hole, through a townhome area.
Your son behind you there.
Huh? He's gonna have to turn sideways.
You hear the crowd saying, "We'll be back."
Okay.
Seems like a lot of them are sort of leaving.
Oh my God. All right, they've given us multiple dispersal orders.
Sort
They've
of quiet
even told
now
press
after they
to
snatched
leave.
a lot of the group
We're
that
sticking
was
with the crowd. You can see multiple
lagging
press
behind
agencies out
as
here,
the police made their run for it.
mainstream. We got a lot of
Again,
people
there's
out
probably
here. None of us are
at least a dozen
You can
arrests
see there's still a
happening
large
right now.
group
It might just be
of
detainments, or they might be trying to get them with riot charges for whatever they're participating in the unlawful assembly with the umbrella. They try to give, they are giving riot charges for other folks involved in the New Year's Eve.
Yeah, right. That's how you get around.
If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
They've given us a second, like multiple warnings for us to leave. Our job is the only job that's guaranteed by the Constitution. If we leave, we don't cover this. We're staying.
Pretty much all that's left is press. There's at least...
The worst thing for them to do is actually clear the media and press.
2 or 3 dozen
We need
press.
to be here to show all sides of this and document what's going on. For them to clear us out is completely wrong. Look, press. We're out here, we're visible. There's no reason for us not to be here. I appreciate all you guys sticking here with us.
Some vehicles today have sort of come through the crowd very quickly. The crowd of protesters, police in some instances were trying to keep streets clear for protesters, but in some instances there were cars that seemed threatening toward the protesters. Nobody was injured, there was no problems, but there were concerns among some of the leaders of the protest that something might be happening. So I think the police want to figure out what's happening with these cars before they move any farther up. This is sort of what started everything earlier. They waited a long time till these cars moved a bit. Once they did, then they moved very rapidly up to put some more space between the protesters and the police station. Don?
6-year vet, head of the police union in Brooklyn Center, and a training officer supposedly accidentally discharged her weapon into Duante's chest or stomach, killing him. She said it was an accidental discharge based on the fact that she thought, or well, based on the premise of her thinking that what she was pulling was a taser. I've read that people have worked with this person in the past, Kim Potter, and they sort of know her as an avid racist. And so they do not believe, the people who know her, well, the one person that I've read who knows her specifically does not believe that it's an accident. Just felt like it was on purpose. Anyway, a lot of the community also feels the same. And so Kim Potter, she was named last night. We'll go back to Sunday at 2 p.m. Police killed Duante. They left his body out for about 6 hours. Many people gathered. 2 police cars were sort of smashed up a little bit.
Minnesota State Statute
They shot
609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
So,
Media, leave the area. Media and press, leave the area now.
So they left Dante's body out on the street. Well, he was shot while he was in his car. His car rolled away up to the next block by 63rd and Catherine. From 63rd and Catherine, he got out of the car. They pulled him out of the car and tried to resuscitate him possibly, and I think he passed away right on the corner of 63rd and Catherine. Right now on 63rd and Catherine is a black fist that was created by the artist who created the first black fist at GFS, George Floyd Square. So Sunday, when people went a little smashy on the first 2 cars while the police were still doing their investigation, the BCA is investigating it, Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and it's on Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman at this point.
Were the other ones left?
Only thing out here saving us right now.
Crowd's moving again.
They was kneeling in the front. Yeah, he's straight down. I was trying to tell you, we always get shot out here, not to say it like that. Yeah, I know they about to chase.
Some social life again.
I'm just waiting my hands to warm up though.
Told to stay back home, and this is again because the police killed somebody, a 20-year-old. So the whole community has now faced a lot of consequence from Kim Potter's actions. We'll see if Kim Potter faces consequence from her actions. But right now, from what I know, is she's getting heavily protected at her home in a plush suburb.
Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
I think I just said
Media
that.
and press, leave the area. Media and press need to leave the area. Disperse to the north.
I just said that it's on Hennepin County Mike Freeman to press charges on Kim Potter. I think that's wrong. I think it's Washington County is now the ones who are sort of in charge of charging Kim Potter. So Kim Potter, again, is a training officer, the head of the Brooklyn Center Police Union. She's the president of the Brooklyn Center Police Union. And she's a training officer. And she supposedly made the life-taking mistake of pulling a gun instead of a taser. People are out here because of that. Not because they want to be, not because it's cold and they're like, yeah, I want to spend some time outside in the cold. No, because 20-year-old Duante Wright was killed by police. This is a gentleman who was also sitting there before the police rushed first on the last rush. Ooh. So again, those are the, I'm not really sure what they're called, but they shoot them in the sky. They shot them in the sky at this apartment building for the last 2 nights numerous times, like over and over and over and over and over again.
Why?
People are screaming from another apartment building across the street from inside their apartment at the police. Again, this is the police response to a community traumatized by the police actions. The police have just reacted with more and more violence and more aggression and more repression. And again, as we're talking about Kim Potter, she is being heavily protected, as I mentioned, in her plush suburb of Champlin. She has barricades and fences and around-the-clock police now protecting her house. She was placed on administrative. So there's just people like looking through the fence every now and then. They might do some things, and the police are reacting to that. So again,
we're too late again.
609-705 unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media, you need to leave the area. Media and press, leave the area, disperse.
The things that they shoot are like flashbangs that explode in the sky. In a way, they're just like diversion devices. Not the ones that they were shooting earlier, though, yesterday and the day before. Those were specific diversion devices in like a little aluminum type of cylinder. I'm scared that this gentleman is going to get nabbed up very soon. It's most likely going to happen, but we'll see. Hopefully not. Police made a lot of arrests the last couple of nights. There was 40 arrests yesterday. From the protest itself, from the curfew.
Too many of us. Too many of us. Too many. We got a person on the right. You know what? You know what? Like God gave us a right to fucking live. And y'all took that away from Duante. A right to fucking live. That's not an American right. That's a human right. That's a fucking human right y'all took away from. I don't care, y'all can arrest me, man, but I guarantee you, tomorrow, they're gonna be black people, they're gonna be everybody up in this motherfucking street. I guarantee you that.
This is one of the sheriff's SWAT squads, probably in Anoka County, I'm not sure.
To protest, not to be violent, to protest. All the fucking senators, all that shit like that. Don't come to our fucking neighborhoods every 2, 4, 6 years to ask for a fucking vote. Like that's when we only fucking matter. We only fucking matter when you're asking for a fucking vote. But we don't matter when we actually breathe. I can't fucking breathe. Y'all keep fucking on my neck. I can't breathe. But y'all don't hear that shit. But when we said we're not voting Democrat, we're not voting Republican, we're not voting for none of y'all. guess what? Y'all was all y'all fucking millions of dollars to go to black neighborhoods to fight for black folks, black and Latino folks. But y'all yet come back to our same neighborhoods, terrorize us and kill us. Yeah, man, I'm talking to you. I'm having a conversation with you. You know why? Because there's a mother out there who lost her fucking son. And I hope this resonates with y'all. I hope you do it. I hope you do it. Because you gotta talk to the motherfucking commission. You gotta talk to somebody. Some changes have to be made. There's no way a police officer can kill somebody. And they don't face no consequences at all. Come on, man. Even if Duante was white, we'll still be out here. Because y'all not right for that shit, man. Y'all not okay for that. Come on, man. Y'all bring all them big ass guns and shit like we violent, bro. Like we violent. Am I violent? I got my phone in my pocket. And a water bottle. I'm violent. They're gonna put your fucking knee on my neck. For all fucking long. We done with that shit, man. Do y'all know the city of Brooklyn Center was founded by a fucking KKK member? Y'all know that shit? The city of Brooklyn Center was founded.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you'll be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
What he was saying is,
media and press, you are directed to leave the area. Media and press, leave the area now.
Brooklyn Center was founded by KK member Earl Brown. There he goes.
Peaceful protest, and they just have to treat us.
Shooting more rounds. Sorry, I can't zoom in much. We have some camera issues. Flip the screen upside down, so it's very hard to control what exactly you all see, so I'm trying to keep just a wide screen. Apologies for that. Because if you can imagine, everything is upside down for me on the screen. So we'll get that fixed for tomorrow. Either way, this is Nico from Unicorn Riot. We're here live on Humboldt Ave, 60, I think Humboldt Avenue, yes.
What they about to do? Oh, they got some new people.
They got somebody?
No, they got some, the Army dudes, the Navy, the real Navy National Guard behind them now. They finna make a move. For sure they finna make a move. Look, nobody's even doing anything out here. Like, why are they so aggressive? Like, look, this is what people doing. Why are they so aggressive? Nobody's doing anything, literally.
All that was starting to happen.
authorities care about that. They're like, oh, you don't want us here? Well, we're going to drive on your lawn. So again, the case is now on Washington County to charge the officer Kim Potter.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you'll be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
When you shot, that ain't right.
Media and press, you need to leave the area. Media and press, disperse and leave the area.
Fuck you. Hey, fuck out of here, bro. Move on! Y'all unlawful behavior! Y'all unlawful motherfuckers, bro. Move on! We need you out! Move on! Yeah. Hey, man, get out of here. Hey, not a KKK history. How do I feel? What the fuck, bro? Them dudes in this gas shit, bro.
You hear the chant ACAB, all cops are bastards. There's still about a few dozen folks that are off in the distance. The police have just cleared up to this area where there's this second apartment building off of the one building that's after their police station. So their police station is back there behind that house looking thing. It might be a house, it might be apartment, I don't know. The police have secured all of that area back in the behind that, as well as they're securing all of this area that you see. So if you can see those lights in the distance, those are tons of other authorities' lights that are sitting on the street on the other side of Humboldt. You can see downtown in the distance, the little purple glazing off.
Kimberly racist! Kimberly racist!
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media, you need to leave the area. Media, leave the area now.
Media can stay where they want. These are our streets.
Stay back. Oh, you the media? Oh, never mind.
Hey!
Yeah, this is the third night. This is the third night of protests against police killing of Duante Wright. They've now pulled up. They've now pulled up two possibly state trooper vehicles. The one on the left is a state trooper. I'm not sure what the other one is. So we're sort of in the similar territory as we were yesterday, where there's just a lot of police forces that are going to make their way, either make their way up this way, or I'm guessing this is the Ren's bus service is with police, but hard to tell. I'm pretty positive, obviously, if they're like driving that close. So what people should be aware of is possible another kettle in a way. We heard them say on there, looks like one person got out on the scanner yesterday. They might just be putting all the officers back into this car. They've pretty much dispersed a lot of the bus. I mean, no, they're just gonna make a way for it. Well, I shouldn't say no, because this was probably their bus. So we might not see the police go all the way to Pump and Munch. We'll see. Pump and Munch and Clark gas station.
Ain't no come on, guys. Don't nobody tell me what to do, bro. I'm a black man out here. Y'all the media. Okay, y'all the media. We telling our story. If y'all not here to tell our story, y'all can move around. No disrespect, but I'm not even talking to you. No disrespect. I'm talking to them. They the media. They don't control what I say. That's all. They can't come and tell me to move out the way. Right. Right. And I'm representing us correctly. No, this is the fight. The people that's watching at home is the fight too. They need to see what's really going on.
What do we want? What do we
Repeat,
want?
we do this all day.
What do we want? What do we want right now?
I love you, bro. I ain't trying to stop your game, man.
No, it ain't about my game, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hear me out.
You at work. I understand.
Hey, you think I ain't got an opinion because I'm at work?
Listen, bro. You got a white man telling the Black Lives Matter story, bro. Right now. So what you talking about?
What I'm talking about?
The white man telling the Black Lives Matter story. While black people out here, and we can tell our own story.
So you gonna tell it too?
I'm saying, do you know me?
No, I'm just asking you a question.
You know why you don't know me?
Why's that?
Because y'all don't tell our stories. Other people that's out here every day protesting, fighting every single day around the country. I've been every single where, bro. Do you know? But what I'm saying is, we tired of y'all coming out here not telling the people's story. That shit dead. We can tell y'all to leave. That's the other way we do it, bro. Or we tell y'all to leave. You better tell this nigga who I am, or we gonna tell y'all to leave, bro. If y'all gotta tell our story, bro. It ain't no negotiation.
I'm trying to ask you a question. Do you a favor?
You can't do me no favors, bro. Unless
they're not here to film you. Who you gonna tell your story to? That's the question.
Exactly.
Okay,
so when he live, my people gonna let me know when he live. They heard me. That he on Dial Lemon live. I know. The people told me he live, so they heard me. He ain't come. You ain't came and asked us to talk. You ain't come up here and asked nobody what was going on. Y'all could have interviewed her at least.
We've been interviewing people.
I'm just saying, y'all could have walked up to her at least.
Okay.
What's his name?
Just saying.
What's his name?
Our voice is gonna be heard. We tired of that. That's over with. If y'all ain't out here to have our voices being heard, y'all shouldn't be out here.
Say his name! What's his name? Duante Wright! Say his name! Duante Wright! Louder! Louder! What's his name? What's his name? Say his name! Louder! Louder!
You already know. Hey, well, look, they brought the bus to arrest people. No, the bus is to arrest everybody. That's what.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I wanted to go up on the roof, but we got cars and other nothing about.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. What about back behind? Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful
Gentleman just said
disperse peaceably, you will
there's
be arrested.
National Guard
Continue to
like
obstruct,
back there,
resist,
back
or
there,
interfere
and
with
back
peace
there.
officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50.
If you go to our Twitter feed,
obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
So used to just talking over those.
Press and media.
Right now we're
Press and media disperse to the north.
I keep reminding myself to be quiet. Let him say it. So, the amount of police is just immaculate. National Guard, sheriffs, police forces, West Central Command. If you go to our Twitter feed, you are _ninja. You will catch more details, or like more media, I should say. And some of that media, I think we have a clip up that shows some of the staging area that the police had. First of all, I think we have a clip
they're
up
just
that
giving
shows
these dispersal
about
warnings over and
20
over again.
National
However,
Guard
the crowd is still holding
vehicles
fast
drive
as
by.
well. Again, these are residents of Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis area who are out here tonight, standing steadfast and calling for demands that were made at a press conference earlier today, calling for the mayor, Mike Elliott of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, to not accept the resignations of Police Chief Tim Gannon or the officer that killed Duante Wright, Kim Potter. What the crowd is asking for is that he not accept those resignations and outright fire Police Chief Tim Gannon and that officer Kim Potter. So there is a officer over there shining a light at the crowd.
The local area, and again, it's just getting out the racist past, like tearing down the statues in a way. So the front line has now gotten more people, like more people have come up to this line.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Leave the area and disperse to the north.
Let me go do a check real quick.
Leave the area and disperse to the north.
Go nowhere. Y'all can stay here.
I need to check something real quick.
Damn. Fucking they got me good, man.
Have a regular march, you can set up a perimeter, but when you have like a But when you have like a protest like this, you can't. There's no way to set up a perimeter. So it's only smart to check the perimeter because people ain't trying to go to jail. They just trying to peacefully protest. This not a crowd that's trying to loot and riot. So we should be fine, right? That's what you would think, but not at all. Y'all know me. I don't do the looting and rioting.
All
I
the
only do
equipment
peaceful
says
stuff.
it's working fine.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media and press, leave the area and disperse to the north. Media and press, leave the area, disperse to the north.
What if I don't know where the north is?
It's a really chilly night here in Brooklyn Center. Snow is coming down. So at least, I think I said, real feel 30 degrees, a little bit less, maybe 25. Snow is not sticky. So I think it's about 34 degrees.
Everybody protests different, especially at night protests where you going against the police. You really can't tell nobody how to. Like, you would prefer that they didn't do dumb stuff. You know, your best bet is to not participate in the dumb stuff and hope that the city that you in is telling the people to chill out. Especially when you coming from another city, you want to respect the activists there and see how they handle it first. And then after a while, you jump in. Unless it's white people. If you black and it's white people doing shit, you could always just tell them to stop. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what white people doing at a Black Lives Matter protest, just tell them to stop.
Duante Wright! Duante Wright!
I know, but it's TBD. Is what I'm saying.
What do you mean it's TBD?
Determined. As of now, we're still midnight.
Oh, so we might go longer, you're saying? This is done. They know, I mean, this is done. This is not gonna...
Y'all want to
So you hear the
audacity to stand behind this bitch talking about it was an accident. And y'all know goddamn well, y'all know the difference between the Glock and the fucking taser. Y'all know the difference between the Glock and the fucking taser. All y'all still fucking saying to yourself, standing here trying to stand up for this bitch. Lock that bitch up. Take that bitch to jail. We want justice. And when do we want it? Now. What do we want? Now. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Any one of you motherfuckers got kids, y'all still standing on yourself.
705 unlawful assembly.
Fuck 12.
If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you'll be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Disperse.
So they have given a 28th dispersal order, a 28th dispersal order. This crowd has not budged. That went out to the media as well. We're going to continue to, as we have said, continue to hold space and bring you this live coverage as it develops right here.
Cars in the parking lot are honking in solidarity with the protest.
Hands up! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hands up! 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 Don't shoot!
Statute 609.
They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace! If we don't get no justice! They don't get no peace!
The snow and the remnants.
They don't get no peace!
Duante Wright!
What's up, baby?
Duante Wright!
Say that shit!
Duante Wright!
Say that shit!
Duante Wright!
We got 3 more trucks from National Guard coming too.
How long have you been out here for?
For a nice little minute.
Cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably. You will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime.
You are the only ones allowed here!
Leave the area.
Killing
Disperse
us!
to the north.
Stop!
Leave the area and disperse to the
You are
north.
traumatizing your community! Oh wait! This isn't your community! That's the fucking problem! You go home! Go back to Woodbury! Go back to Burnsville! This is not your community! That's why you kill us! What are you afraid of? My skin scares you? My power scares you? Go back home then!
Yo, where the fuck is CNN? Where's CNN? I can't find CNN. Where's CNN?
If we don't get no justice, you don't get no free. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no free. If we don't get no justice, you don't get no free.
Here we go.
Hey, everyone here brave as fuck, bro. I'm proud of everyone that came here over there.
Yeah, I was over there too.
Hey, all y'all brave as fuck, bro. All the media, no matter all the shit people give y'all brave, bro. Y'all brave as people. Y'all coming on the front line reporting this shit. I give y'all respect.
This is the Minnesota State Patrol. You are in violation of Minnesota State Statute 609705, unlawful assembly. If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing legal process, which will be an additional crime. Media and press, leave the area and disperse to the north. Media and press, leave the area now and disperse to the north.
They again are asking to disperse
I don't know where Tez is, so y'all information not helping me. I have no idea where Tez is. He left. He had a whole different location. Where the hell they?
If you're just joining, this is Nico from Unicorn Riot. Thank you, rest of the squad that's doing the back end. People have been out here for the third night in a row, 3 days in a row since Duante Wright was killed. He was 20-year-old, killed by police. Kim Potter, Brooklyn Center Police Department, 26-year veteran, as well as training officer and head of the police union. She played a part in sort of covering up Kobe Heisler's murder in 2019. He was murdered by Brooklyn Center Police in his grandma's house after they called for help for him. Kim Potter says she didn't try to kill him. She thought she was grabbing her taser. She has not been charged. She has resigned. The police chief has resigned. The city manager was fired. And the mayor has taken over the police forces. Yet, Kim Potter is protected in her house in Champlin, Minnesota. Very, very plush neighborhood and house. She has barricades around it and a fence or fencing around her house and police as security guards. So she's very, very comfortable sitting in her house and possibly set up to get her pension with resigning. We'll see if charges will happen. Charges are on Washington County to give the charges.
unlawful behavior and disperse peaceably, you will be arrested. If you continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers, you will be violating Minnesota State Statute 609.50, obstructing the legal process, which will be an additional crime.
So they're about to give the media the announcement.
Media and press, leave the area and disperse to the north. Media and press, leave the area and disperse to the north.
Sure, yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, this nice fella just gave me a $12.
The crowd has grown. I shouldn't say grown. The crowd has gotten more than it had a little bit ago.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! 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 Always have a plan. Get your buddy and always have a plan. Do not fret. We stay peaceful. If we don't get no justice, 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 they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace.
If shit hit the fan, when you run in that way, throw that bullhorn in the back of his pickup truck.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, where's the guy? I don't know.
Just throw it in the back of that
I
pickup
was gonna
truck.
throw it in the window. Shit, shoot. Got a blast.
Oh, they just did them. They just bust a move while I wasn't looking.